and taking the chance on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And you see, well, we got brush burning here in the fire pit, but we like to burn off our garden area every fall and stuff. Just mainly, it puts ash back in the ground, but and it also kills any seed from weeds and stuff from coming back and growing back, and it'll put. A lot of people don't agree with it because they got asthma and stuff like that, and I have asthma, but you get out of the wind of it, you'll do fine. But it just a slow burn, kills off any grass, any weeds that may have seeds out there, and it puts ash and basically what they call potash back in the ground and everything. So, and we burned it off last year, and this past year, garden season, we had a bumper crop of purple peas, sweet corn, green beans,
squash,
zucchini, and we just had a really good garden, and I think some of it is due to burning it off. So if you do a control burn, there's nothing wrong with it.
And after we do this, we'll actually till it all under, and then we've got garden fabric this year that we're going to lay.
Polypropylene fabric.
And you can find it on Amazon. I'll get the link for it and post in the description.
So,
but that will help. Yeah, it is. But the polypropylene will help with the weed and grass issue that we did fight pretty heavy last year.
And we learned as we went, we cleaning out our goat barn and stuff, we put a lot of Bermuda hay scattered out over the garden. And
which, you know, the goat poop and urine was good fertilizer, but the Bermuda hay sprouted Bermuda grass.
And anybody that knows about Bermuda hay, it will spread, and it's good grass, but
it's hard to kill.
It's hard to kill out and stuff. You got to get the roots up. So, but let me get over here and watch the fire.
Dad, look at the fire.
I know, baby.
It's hot.
It is hot. That is true.
Yep.
Notice on the other end, we started it, but the wind is kind of out of the southeast, so it's blowing back to the northwest. And I started on that end to get it started, and then I come to this end, and it'll burn back to that. And once it meets in the middle, it'll burn itself out because there won't be no fuel left to burn. But we'll just kind of let it manage, going that way a little bit at a time. Like I said, just burning off the old grass and any weeds and dead seed that may be out there that may try to come back this coming spring. But we're hoping with the polypropylene fabric that we're putting down that does allow sunlight and water through the fabric, that we will combat and not have to. We spent more of our time fighting grass and weeds than we did anything. And I think once our beans got so high, our purple peas and green beans got so high, we couldn't till no more. We couldn't keep the middles clean. And I think we could have had a bigger harvest if we'd been able to get down in there and get all of them out without having to combat the grass and the weeds around them. And I'll be honest with you, we fight a careless weed or pigweed, different names for it. And we had some of them about the size of a baseball out there. And if anybody's been around those, you'll know they get the little spiky stickers on them and they absolutely hurt when they get in you or whatever. But not really burning outside the fence on this side, so.
Okay. I think we got it contained on that side too. It's taken off.
Libby had to go get her chair. She wants to sit down.
She wants a campfire, Dad. She wants some marshmallows. We forgot to bring our harness out, but Lucky and Reba are in need of their CD&T shots. So
Let's go get
we're about to grab us a goat and give them some injections.
Preferably in the armpit, but we didn't bring our harness out to hold them. So we're gonna make it quick and easy. Run this side, Libby. I might be able to get in there. You got her?
I got her head.
All right.
There we go, baby. There we go.
AD&T shot. You give it to the mama, I think 30 days prior to
At least
kidding.
a month before.
At least 30 days before kidding. And then I'd have to look it up and don't quote mine, but you got to give it to the kids every so often, and to keep them from getting tetanus and everything else and
And then
whatnot.
after that,
So,
once a year.
but what we draw, I'll stick my needle in. I'll draw out 2 cc's per goat. And if you follow me around, I'm gonna get on this side. Come around on this side, baby. And I'm gonna get right here in the armpit area. Go underneath the skin. Her height's tough.
Just don't give me a shot.
She bumped my needle.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna have to draw some more out. Get back down to 2 cc's. You want a shot? Is that what you said?
No, I'm good. I don't want a shot.
You've had your tetanus shot, hadn't you?
Yep.
Just underneath the skin. I know, baby. Over there.
She got some tough eyes.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All done, Mama.
Just rub it. That way, one, it'll spread it out and it don't cause a knot.
But your adult goats need them at least once a year, so we make a habit with our does. They get it right before they kid.
Right before they kid, and I think only one left is Reba.
Yep.
The one with no horns. And I'm actually trying to get away from these little syringes like this. I follow another group, another person on YouTube and on Facebook and stuff like that. Come along, baby. You got Reba over here. I follow another goat owner off of YouTube and Facebook and stuff, and they got the deal where you just squeeze the handle, pumps the needle full of the medicine, 2 cc's. You just squeeze it again and inject it and be done with it, and it's a lot quicker than having to draw it out of the bottle every time, because the bottle mounts on top of the little needle gun.
Whoa! Okay, so Reba is generally pretty gentle, but this heifer knows.
She knows when something's up. She is one of the first ones to know, hey, they're catching us doing something. So let's try to make it quick and easy.
This is why we try not to. We had cleaned out the truck, hauling some stuff. That's why we try to keep a halter in the truck at all times.
And just like that, she's done.
You done, baby.
She was the easiest one, so.
You done.
But, up here. But Reba is the first one to know something ain't right or something going on.
In fact, I have to hide the halter coming in the
You
pen.
got the needle cap.
Yeah, somewhere.
So, but yeah, we have to hide the halter from her when we come in to give shots and stuff like that, because she's very smart. and intelligent, and she knows when we got hay in the truck because we back up and get different and whatnot. So she knew we were about to give her a shot, and she didn't want to be part of that.
Did you give the cat back to me?
I thought I did, standing over there. I may not have. It'll be all right.
But anyways, we will eventually do a video showing all the different types of medicines we keep on hand. But CD&T is a regular that you do need to keep on hand. In fact, sometimes when I go in the feed store, even if I don't need it, I just go ahead and grab a bottle or two if we find it, because sometimes it's hard to find.
Just like there's another lady that we know having having babies right now, and weather change can cause it, but a lot of it is due to inadequate nutrition food-wise. But they develop toxemia or ketones, I think is what it's called, which is low blood sugar in goat. And the babies are taking so much nutrients off the mama to where it's smelling where I give her that shot.
Which we lost a mama goat to.
We lost the mama goat to that last year. But you'll get where
she had quads.
But they'll get where they will lay down and not eat and drink, and their body basically shuts down because they don't have enough nutrition in their system to where they can survive all from it. And just like when we get low blood sugar, it's the same thing. Our body's different. But what's that? Cowpack?
Cowpack,
CMPK or something like that. I got a bottle or two of it. It's fairly cheap, $10 to $15 a bottle. Every time we go on the Tractor Supply or the local feed store, if they got it, we'll buy it just to have it on hand.
And what that does is help build up their calcium, give them a little sugar intake.
And we give it to them when they're birthing because it makes their potassium makes their muscles contract.
Yeah.
And everything, and help them push out the placenta or the afterbirth or the babies, whatever it may be, and whatnot. But yeah, we'll do a video of all the different wormers that we use and such like that, and the different medicines that we try to keep on hand. Now, some of the medicine we do keep on hand, you have to have a prescription for it, or you get you a vet that you know very well, and he'll get you a prescription for it, or he'll order it and you pay him for it because he knows what you're doing with it. But the trouble we run in our area is the lack of big animal vets, large animal vets. And when you do find a large animal vet, we have problems with them not being very knowledgeable in the goat situation. Now, some other states it's a little different because goats are more known and stuff, but in our area, we have a lot of small animal vets and then vets geared toward horses and whatnot. But thank you for joining us today. Next time we do it, we'll try to I'll have a halter with it, make it easier and whatnot, and hopefully have a different camera set up to where you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing, and hopefully gonna have a GoPro or something like that. That way you can see exactly as I'm standing here where I'm placing it. And hopefully by the next time we'll have them little guns where we just hit it and go and be a lot quicker.
So right now we've got Olivia as camera person.
Yeah,
today.
We got my 8-year-old daughter as our camera person. So if it moves around a bit, like I said, she's 8, she's learning as we go, and she don't know everything, but she's trying and does the best she can, can't she, baby?
Yes, sir.
So, but thank you for joining us today. We're going to get this done and get back in, get things ready, start getting ready for supper. And I think you want to set your nest box out and try to paint it real quick and everything, but we got to get things set up because I'm joining a friend of mine, or 2 of our friends, on TikTok later tonight. If you have TikTok, by all means, follow us over there. We're under Pollard Farm. And is it Pollard Farms?
Pollard Farms and Homestead.
06 on TikTok, but we're a friend of mine, Nick Gann. He's under Gann Nick on TikTok, and Jordan goes by Grassy Fork Acres on TikTok. They're doing a live, and I'm going to be a moderator in their live to help keep. Because when you start talking about butchering animals or raising animals for meat or your human consumption, you are going to have those people that don't agree with that. And they come in being rude and disrespectful.
And what time is that live tonight?
I think from 7:30 till 8:30.
And I'm putting this YouTube video together as soon as we're done. So that will be tonight, Sunday. What is today's date?
The 15th.
Yes, January 15th. So, and that'd be about 7:30 Central Time.
Standard Time. And they'll be on there. Nick is very knowledgeable on the profit on a small acreage. We got 3 acres and we're trying to make a profit to where make money off of what, I mean, 'cause we got a mortgage every month that's due, but we're going to try to, we got regular jobs and do other stuff that aren't income. But if we can raise meat and sell the processed birds and stuff like that, and eggs and anything, and the garden stuff that we grow. As you may see, she may add this in that video. We burned our garden area off yesterday, preparing, get ready to till it under and everything. So we try to make a profit off the 3 acres we live on. And hopefully someday we'll be able to do that. And hopefully by doing that, we'll be able to gain followers here and other places, and hopefully may be able to make a little money off the social media platforms like YouTube and TikTok and stuff.
If not, oh well.
If not, oh well. Just sharing the knowledge that we gain and moving forward and whatnot. So, but our main goal is to be self-sufficient and raise as much as we can, that to our knowledge and to our ability, that we eat and consume, where we're not having to buy processed food out from the store and stuff like that. And if that's something you have to do, is buy from the store, that's fine. I'm not hating on that. That's some people not just set up to grow their own. But if you got any room at all, you can grow in containers or a little raised bed garden. Try to raise and grow as much as you can with what little space you got. It's the main goal in our life. And we're trying to teach our kids. My wife grew up on a cattle farm. I grew up on a vegetable farm and raising goats and chickens and working on a farm growing cotton and stuff like that all my life nearly. But we're wanting to teach our kids from a young age that where their food come from, and it's not all from a store. Somebody had to grow them chickens that you're buying at the store. Somebody had to grow that beef that you bought, that pork. It don't come pre-packaged on that store shelf. It had to, and I mean 99% of it is grown in a packing house. And as you can see, I got a big old 300-pound baby here that won't scratch.
Your spirit animal?
Yeah, my spirit animal. He's my buddy. So but if you raise goats, try to get your buck used to you where you can pet him and handle him like we do this one. Now when it comes time to give him shots, and did I quit? Okay. When it comes time to give him shots and
somebody's jealous,
medicate him, we do put him on a goat stand, because he is a little stouter than just one of us can hold. But he is used to a goat stand to where he can be trimmed and handled. You're not rubbing up on me, no.
He says, watch me.
I'm not your girlfriend or your boyfriend. So, but I'll pet you, that's it. No, you're not rubbing on me, no, Thunder, quit. I said no. Stop. But as you see, I just nudged him and he goes on. Now he wants my wife to scratch him and love on him because I quit. But we had a buck previously. You couldn't have done that. He wanted to.
He would have reared up
he
and
wanted to
butted
rear
you.
up at you and slang his head and get you to move and whatnot. That's one reason he got sold. If somebody wouldn't have talked me out of selling him, he was going to freezer camp, because I don't like passing my troubled animals off to somebody else to be their headache.
But he went to a big pasture with about 30, 40 does.
And he's not around humans. He's just there to breed their does. Thunder, no. So, but enough of our rambling. I hope you learned something today. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for following along. And y'all have a blessed day, and catch you on the flip side.